Jenny's life is really not easy, because after getting married, she has to get up at 5 o'clock every morning. She makes coffee, waters the plants, cleans the house. After completing all these chores, she waited for her mother-in-law to wake up and checked her blood sugar. Then when the husband woke up, he brought him coffee again. After finishing these tasks, she will go downstairs and start preparing lunch. One day, in a hurry, she accidentally burned her hand, but she didn't have time to deal with it because her husband is leaving. She has to send him off first. Then she kept cleaning the house, waiting for him to come back. This is the daily life of a housewife. Mother-in-law spends the whole day watching movies. Leisurely, Jenny has been busy with housework, but she never complained once, because her husband was her crush in school, and he's the best person in school. Recently, her husband was promoted, so they decided to move to London. Jenny is very happy about this, so she held a big party for him at home when everyone is having fun. My husband suddenly received a call, said that even in London, he was only the deputy general manager. He got angry and went to argue with the person in charge. Seeing this, Jenny quickly came over to comfort him. The person in charge simply said, "The chairman simply felt that you're not up to it. That's what you are." Her husband left immediately after beating her. Jenny was left standing there alone, surrounded by family and friends. That slap make her the center of gossip and ridicule. Jenny couldn't let go for a long time. She couldn't accept what her husband did. She walked slowly through the crowd. Not long after returning to the room, her mother-in-law is here, not to comfort her. Instead, he asked her to go downstairs to entertain the guests. Worry about what guests think. After all family and friends have left, Jenny sat alone and thought for a long time when she returned to the room. My husband is already asleep, as if nothing happened. He woke up the next day without an apology. Jenny can understand that his behavior last night was impulsive, but she can't understand. Why didn't he apologize the next day? Even her mother-in-law didn't show any concern. I just think about my son's job. Jenny starts to have insomnia. She still manages the whole family as usual. Checked my mother-in-law's blood sugar, but her face no longer has the smile of the past. Finally, her husband noticed her mood and arranged a dinner date that night. But at the dinner table, he still talks about work. Jenny can't take it anymore. The slap that night will be forever painful in her heart. What was even more unacceptable to her was that if people around you become indifferent, act like nothing happened, to her surprise, even her own mother told her to put up with it. I don't mean to say that my son-in-law doesn't mean it, but Jenny won't compromise. That night she decided to confront her husband, said their fate was over. But my husband didn't regret it after hearing this. He even thought she did it on purpose and told her to leave home. So Jenny decided to move back to where her parents lived. I hope my husband can reflect on himself. After Jenny left home, things are in chaos. Her husband always forgets things when he goes to work. The coffee he makes tastes terrible. He had to order takeout for lunch. Only then did he realize how important Jenny was. So a few days later, he brought an expensive necklace to Jenny. I want to reconcile with her, but not only won't apologize, yet still blames Jenny for embarrassing him. In the end, Jenny still refused to forgive him. The husband finally lost his patience. So he put his face closer and told Jenny to slap him, but Jenny obviously doesn't want to deal with him. Finally, she was threatened by her husband. He will use means to force her back, then left with a gloomy expression. Jenny received a lawyer's letter the next day. Separation is illegal in India. Jenny doesn't believe it. She consulted a lawyer. The lawyer gave her two options. The first is to apply to the court for separation. The second time is divorce. Jenny thought for a while, finally chose divorce. When she got home, her mother is angry. She blamed her daughter for being unreasonable to her father, said that women should sacrifice themselves. Her brother also said she was too irrational. Her family's attitude only made her more determined she had to divorce. She believes she should not be discriminated against or ridiculed. Jenny found a lawyer to help her win her divorce case. The lawyer agreed without thinking, said he would help her get half of the family property, but Jenny said she was willing to leave with nothing. She only wants two things: respect and happiness. When her husband found out about this, he said he would not let Jenny go easily, so he arranged a meeting with his lawyer because he wants to ruin Jenny's reputation. Not only did he deny the fact that he hit her, but he also regretted it, said Jenny only married him for money and applied to freeze her bank account. The lawyer also suggested that Jenny, you need to come up with other excuses and reasons. Otherwise, just this slap. This marriage can't end. But Jenny insisted. The only reason for her divorce? That's a slap. Said she would only do what she thought was right. The lawyer believes that even if you try your best, there will be no good results. Jenny believes that doing worse will only lead to worse outcomes. She also believed that even though her husband hit her for the first time, but it still doesn't work. She couldn't accept it even once. That night, Jenny found her husband. She wanted to give him another chance and told him she was pregnant. Husband is very happy. Crazy came up with his own life plan, and the unpleasantness of the past few days is as if it never happened. Until now, the husband thought, this slap in the face is something that can be rewritten at will. Jenny told her husband, she's not here to make peace. She hopes he realizes his mistake. The husband was angry, accusing Jenny of being too stubborn, said it would ruin the whole family's life. even threatening Jenny he would never let her take away his child. At that moment, Jenny's last hope for her husband was shattered. The husband immediately consulted a lawyer. The lawyer told him, if Jenny files for divorce due to domestic violence, this will be a criminal case. His social reputation will be ruined. The husband started to panic when he heard this. The lawyer suggested that he settle with Jenny privately. So on the day of the negotiation, husband agrees to divorce Jenny can get half of the assets, but he wants custody of the child after birth. After hearing this, Jenny was completely disappointed in her husband. She turned and left. Said he would immediately file for divorce on the grounds of domestic violence. At the same time, company decides to reinstate husband's promotion. Before taking office, the person in charge came to talk to him. He apologized to the person in charge for what happened at the party. Yes, if you are in a company, he would never dare to give that slap all the time. He takes it for granted. Women have no status in the family. Then the man agreed to divorce, even though the couple was in the middle of a heated argument. The mother-in-law also held a blessing ceremony for the child. After the ceremony, Jenny reminds her mother-in-law not to eat sweets. Take care of yourself and thank her for caring about her all the time. Jenny said after party night, no one came to comfort her. No one told her husband that he was wrong. Even if someone knows he is wrong, it seems like they are all here to persuade her. My mother-in-law also burst into tears. She pulled Jenny and apologized to her. Thinks it's her own fault because her own mother never taught her. Men should not hit women. Her husband never apologized to her. She also thinks Jenny is right and wish Jenny can live a better life. Words between Jenny and her mother-in-law, leaving everyone else in deep thought. The lawyer also left her husband, who had long humiliated her. A few months later, husband comes back from London, quit job when he saw Jenny again. He said this to her sincerely. Apology comes too late. Finally, Jenny and her husband signed the divorce agreement.